afternoon, all of you. Done with all your homeworks? We are going to do one more addition, very important actually, addition to surcharge. I missed it in the last class. And with that, we will work out today marginal relief problems. Okay? Now, as we have closed on this theory in the last class, today we will start reverse. Shall we start with this theory? पढ़े सबने ये घर में detail? I didn't read it word to word, but I explained you everything. Normal income for individual, HUF and all. I think today or maybe by tomorrow now we'll complete with all these basics. Then we are going to do agricultural income, residential status, and then start with the heads of income. Okay? So might be I'll see if we can complete. Only some special types of SSCs are left. Rest all is done. So once again I'm recollecting this topic where I closed because there's a very important amendment in that. All your amendments are covered in this material for your June 23, December 23, anyone here writing CA, CMA both, then May 23, all 23 exams. But separately also you need all the amendments together so that because amendments have got weightage, whenever you want to revise you can do it. So that will be given to you separately also. Okay? Right, chalo. Settle down all of you and pin drop silence. Were you all there in the last class? Right. So let us begin the class with that generally whatever you earn in the previous year, that is assessed in the next year. That is called as the assessment year. But there are few cases wherein your hidden income or undisclosed income is recovered. Yes, hidden income or black money or undisclosed income is recovered because of raid, because of search, because of survey or anything. Income tax is asking you to come and meet with these documents. You go and there they come to know, okay, this though you have not shown. Or there is a raid as we have seen in the movie Raid. Or there is a survey. Surveys are generally at the business places. Yes? So business places, they are coming to survey and they are seeing in your books the cash is 2 lakh rupees, but in your drawer the cash is 20 lakh rupees. 18 lakh rupees is what? Undisclosed income. From where did you get 18 lakhs extra in your drawer? That is the cash which you have earned. It is yours and you have not disclosed it. Now when you disclose it, can you say, okay sir, agreed, I just have hided the income. I have disclosed 2 lakh rupees. Actually, I have earned 20 lakh rupees. So 18 lakh rupees is my undisclosed income. I am ready to pay tax, sir. Sir, but please listen to one thing. I have earned this income over the last 8 years. Can you get basic exemption for 8 years? No. No expense, no basic exemption, no losses, nothing. So the title itself says, if you can see on the screen, previous year for undisclosed income. Whenever the black money or your illegal income is disclosed, it is earned in the year when it is disclosed. You cannot say, sir, I have earned these 18 lakh rupees in the last 9 years and every year 2 lakhs, please add in my income and give benefits and all. No. When the black income is taxable, it is taxable at what rate? How do you get 78%? Tax plus. Excellent, excellent. You all are reading except few faces which are blank. There. You were not there in the last class? No, last bench. You were there, dear? Okay, this side? You were not there. You were there? Right. Then see to it that you are responding. The way you respond, that's the way you will learn. And you will score super well. This is a very, common question asked in exam. Undisclosed income is taxable. Undisclosed income is earned in financial year 22-23. It is taxable in 22-23 or it is related to 17-18. हाँ sir, black money कमाया, वो क्या हुआ था? उस साल में एक deal हुई थी 17-18 में. Can you tax it in that year? No. So these kind of simple questions are asked in MCQs. 20 marks MCQs are like super scoring for you all. So whenever it is taxable at 78%, 60% tax, surcharge is 25%, and on tax plus surcharge, HEC is 4%. In that, the first kind of item we have seen is cash credits. Sure, you all have given a reading to this, huh? Very difficult. As a teacher, I don't know whether I should or not, but for me, to बहुत difficult है. Wherein any sum is found in the credit of the books, and SSC offers no explanation. ऐसे पूरा word to word पढ़ना तो बहुत difficult है. So what is cash credit? There is any entry in your book. I told you that day, cash account debit to Harish, 10 lakh rupees. So now, where from you have got money? Harish. Where is Harish? Nowhere. Get a confirmation from Harish. उसका details बोलो. Harish ने आपको 10 lakh rupees loan दिया तो उसका details तो दो. कुछ नहीं है. That means this is your black money you have put in business by cash credit fake entries. Yes. In this, there is a latest amendment, and this I am going to read word to word. But listen carefully. What it says is, cash credit entries, if they are shown as the way you have taken loan. Once again, the same example, cash account debit to Harish, 10 lakh rupees. Then department will say, okay, ये पैसे कहाँ से आए? Harish के पास से. So can the department question Harish also? Answer is yes. Harish has to explain ki where from you have earned 10 lakh rupees to give loan to Dipti ma'am. And if he is not able to explain, that income will be added in my income. Followed or not? So these are the amendments. Let us see. In case some this is amendment means, some of you may be thinking, what are amendments? We are following Income Tax Act 1961. But every year the Finance Act gives some changes. What's the Finance Act for all of you? Thank you. 2022. So in that, whatever changes have been come, they have been incorporated in every chapter, and it's written over there, latest amendment. And latest amendment separately has got a weightage of minimum 8 marks. In true and false, in MCQs, in case study based 2 marks questions, like that. And there are like very important amendments in the TDS chapter. Last mein karenge, but बहुत अच्छे amendments हैं. And that is going to cover up your 8 marks, TDS alone. There's no exam paper wherein at least 8 to 10 marks questions are not asked from TDS chapter. Nothing you will understand now in TDS, बाद में करेंगे, but just I am saying. In case sum so credit consists of loans and borrowings, you have taken loan. SSC not only needs to provide explanation regarding the source and genuineness of loan, but the AO may also ask the explanation from the lender of the fund. Who is the lender of the fund to me? Harish. Harish has given loan to Dipti Chheda. He has to explain. If the lender fails to give the satisfactory explanation or the genuineness of funds, such loan or borrowings may be added as unexplained cash credit to the total income of SSC, in respect of whom inquiry is made by the AO. So if Harish is not able to give, then this will be added in the total income of the SSC as if it's not loan, it is your own income. It's not added in the income of the Harish. Harish, ठीक है Harish, you are not able to explain. No, we will add it in your. अरे but Harish है ही नहीं ना, तो किसमें add करेंगे? Are you getting? So if the source is not explained, they can add it in my income. Simple. Now, example. In the books of Suresh, unsecured loan is taken from Mukesh. If Mukesh is not able to explain the source of money, same will be treated as deemed income of Suresh. Clear? Objective, nice, simple question will be asked. Same is applicable in case of closely held company. What is this tagline? Superb. Do private company issues shares in the public, IPO वगैरह करते हैं, trading? No, no. But within themselves, who are the limited shareholders in the private company, is there a share capital in the private company? Yes or no? Yes. So now for the share, for buying the shares, Who are buying the shares of private company? Private company के shareholder. Can the department question the shareholder, ये shares लेने के लिए पैसे कहाँ से हैं? Yes or no? Yes. So that's what they said. In case of private company, if any amount is credited in the nature of share application, share capital, share premium, by whatever name called, it shall be treated as explained only if source of fund is explained in the hands of shareholders. अच्छा, these terms are clear. Share application, ये सब किया था. First call, final call, foundation में पढ़े हैं ना, all that money. If shareholder is not able to explain the source, it will be taxable in the hands of private company. Company पैसे दे रही है shareholder को. We don't even know who the shareholder is, some fake names. And then companies saying, okay, you buy the shares of the company. So this will be, see, very important is for objective underline key. If private company is not able to explain from where the shareholders have got the money, if shareholder is not able to explain, the blind mindset says, okay, tax it in the hands of the shareholder. But this time it is taxed in the hands of the private companies having its own money, black money. It is creating fake shareholders. Yes, private companies may, it happens, you know, 1 or 2 people are ruling, but they need 6 shareholders, so 4 they get fake, like that. So more detail you will do it in law. Is the explanation clear for the latest amendment? Still you read it. Tomorrow we are doing agricultural income. If you have a doubt, as I start the class, ask me. Many times if you are asking the doubt, you are actually helping 10 more students who are having the same doubt, but they are hesitating to ask. So please do ask doubts. यहाँ तक clear है? Last and third amendment in the cash credit. Is cash credit term clear to you? Cash credit, credit entry in the books. Third one, exception to the amendment. Additional onus of the proof of satisfactory explaining the source in the hands of the creditor would not apply if the creditor is a well-regulated entity, if it is a Ventura Capital Fund, Ventura Capital Company. Now these terms are only new for all of you. Ventura Capital Fund or Ventura Capital Companies are those companies who finance new projects, startup projects. So these type of companies, if they are the creditors in your books, then they will not question ki where from the money have come. Because when Ventura Capital Fund companies are collecting the money as Ventura Capital Fund, you know what is joint venture say naam hai, Ventura Capital Company, they are collecting the funds and then they are giving, like in Hyderabad Metro is made by which company, backed by what? L&T, right? Our airport, which is now going to become international hub for cargo, already it's biggest one, so it is being backed by what? GMR, right? So like these are the L&T is the funding. So L&T is collecting the money from the people and funding the metro project. So in that case, these funding will not be questioned, where from you are getting money, because when they collect the money, they satisfy all the norms. And there's no chance of fake entries. Fake entries will come when you are taking cash credit entries from relatives or XYZ name and so on. So what is the addition to this? Private company, if it is not able to explain where from shareholders have got the money, income will be taxed in the hands of private company. SSC has taken a load from third party. The third party, the lender is not able to explain, it will be added in your income, SSC's income. That's what is amendment. Unexplained investment, I have told you. You have invested in gold, properties, FDs, पैसे कहाँ से है पता नहीं, तो it's your black money which you have invested. Unexplained money. Anytime if there is raid and gold, bullion, jewelry, coins, diamonds are recovered from the house, they all belong to you and it is your black money. You need to pay tax. Unexplained expenditures. You have done huge expenditures on weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations, traveling in the world. And where from you have got the money? Black money आया, black money spend कर दिए. So if it is caught up, it is taxable at 78. Simple theory, very simple. Right. Last one, amount borrowed or repaid on hundi. This word hundi means, if you want, you can write over there, loan taken in cash. Loan taken in cash. It's not allowed. You can take loan for business 20 lakhs, 2 crores, no problem. Take loan. But take by account pay check. Online modes of payment. What are online modes of payment? GPA, Paytm, RTGS. We have finished or not all this discussion? RTGS, NIFT, online clearing, ECS. So account to account, 20 lakh rupees, if I am taking loan from you, absolutely no problem. But if I am taking cash loan, it's not allowed. If I take, there are more sections to this which you will study detail in final 269 SS and T. Right now, amount taken on hundi or in cash, if you have taken loan from someone, you are caught up, it is said to be. But ma'am, I need cash only. Mera business hi aisa hai ki na, I have to spend money in cash. Take the loan in the bank, withdraw from your bank and use the cash. Then it is foolproof. Yes or no? I'll take 10 lakh loans from Priya. I will write cash account debit to Priya, check number, all. I'll take the money from your bank to my account. Then if I need cash, I can withdraw. Directly taking cash loan is like hundi and it is taxable income. But here one beautiful line is written. They say, he will not be again liable to be assessed if the amount is repaid, also in cash. When I took loan from you all in cash account debit to student, 2 lakh rupees, taxable in my hands. Again, when I am repaying, it won't be taxable. Once it is taxed, it's the same money. If I have repaid, it won't be taxable. But amount borrowed on hundi. So all these 69 sections, the tax is, it's taxable at what rate? 78%. Ask your doubts. All clear? I have explained about SFT also specified. Financial transactions. Which are all reported now in AIS. I'll make you write when we go to notebook about all this. Chalo, one more theory concept, but very practical, and at least you can write down 3 times. This is asked in an exam already. And what is this? Let us check that. 2 nice terms, and then we will go for problems. Application of income and diversion of income. Okay. So take this, just nothing to write. I am writing the simple explanation to explain you all. These are very nice terms and sometimes overlapping also. In your study material, the example they have given, I don't feel it is right. Application of income. Okay. Let us take the example of Mr. Raja, who has got salary income of say rupees 12 lakhs. Is this taxable in the hands of Mr. Raja? Yes. Now Mr. Raja goes home and handovers all the salary to Mrs. Raja. Okay, you take care of all the finances. घर के लिए कितना चाहिए, इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना करना है, इंश्योरेंस कितना भरना है, SIP, you take care, Mrs. Raja. So he is giving 12 lakh rupees to Mrs. Raja. Is this income for Mrs. Raja? This is called as what? Application of income. Simple English. Once I earn it and apply it, do I need to pay tax again? Is it an income for others? No. Father is a doctor. ये एग्जाम में भी बहुत बार आता है. Father is a doctor. PK चलो, Dr. PK. He is in USA and getting salary over there in the hospital in USA. Again, let us say the package is 12 lakhs. Out of that, he says to the hospital, directly send rupees 2 lakh rupees to my son in India for meeting his education and hostel and all. Huh? The hospital is paying how much salary to Dr. PK? 10 lakhs. हाथ में कितना पे हो रहा है? 10 lakhs. 2 lakhs they will directly send to his son in India. Now which income will be taxable in whose hands? 12 lakhs fully will be taxable in the hands of the PK because he has earned this income. 2 lakhs he has applied. And now you cannot, PK cannot say मेरे हाथ में ही नहीं है. तो वैसे तो tax deduct करके you get the net income, but you always tax gross. So can PK say 2 lakhs I have not received, I have received 10 lakhs, I will pay till tax on 10 lakhs? No. 12 lakhs is the income of PK. Then PK is saying, listen, can you do RTGS to my son in India? So the hospital is doing. So this is income for PK. What is it? Application of income. Okay. Third very popular example here, and again the relevance will come in the salary chapter also. They say Mr. Kaustubh is getting salary from firm 50 lakhs, and down in their firm there is a Ganesh festival, and Mr. Kaustubh says every month you are giving me some 5 lakhs and all, whatever, 60 lakh salary. Chalo, 12 5s are 60. 5 lakh salary don't pay me, sir. Directly use it for the Ganesh festival. Down. Okay? He's very, very devoted, devotee of Ganesha Lord. So he says, अब Ganesh का पूरा function इस बार मेरे तरफ से 5 lakh रुपए salary don't pay me. Pay me only 55 lakhs. And spend it for the Ganesh festival in our office. What is the income of Kaustubh? 60 lakhs or 55 lakhs? 60 lakhs, clear, right? This, can I call it now as application of income? Kaustubh ki marzi. He may donate whole of his income. His wish. He cannot say कि 5 lakh rupees so I didn't receive, I have directly donated it to Ganesh festival. Your wish, but it is your income. So are the examples clear? What is application of money? Application of income. Can we say the conclusion that application of income is not taxable? It's the way I apply my income. It's now my drawings, my wish, how I use my income. Once I get professional income from the academy, it's my income. Then how I use it is my wish. If I give it to my son, it's not going to be again taxable in his hand. Simple. Clear to all of you? Now the next beautiful term, which again we will use in income from house property also. What is the next term, dear students? Diversion of income. This is also an example for diversion. Kaustubh wala. Is he trying to divert the income before it is received? Yes. He is giving it to the Ganesh Pandal and he is not receiving. Will it be taxable? Yes. Diversion of income. There are many popular cases in house property, other source. The first one is Dipti Chheda is owner of the property from which I am getting rentals. Every month 10,000. I say to my tenant, give the rent to Shriya, my younger sister, and she is genuinely using 10,000 rupees for her education, hostel and monthly expense. Clear? I am not receiving a single penny. Who is the owner of the house? I am the owner of the house. DC. So, I am the owner of the house. Now, where the rent is received? By my younger sister Shreya. In whose hands it will be taxable? Owner. This is the rule we are going to do in house property. It's one of the smallest and beautiful head of income. बोलते हैं smallest other source, but सबसे easy scoring and compulsory problem comes on house property. The biggest basket for all of us is to carry is capital gains. वो थोड़ा ऐसे बड़ा है, लेफ्ट राइट मोटा मोटा है, उसको भी देख लेंगे, ठीक है. बट राइट नाउ I am the legal owner of the house, not a single penny of rent I have received, but I am the owner. And knock knock, chargeability section says owner tenant relationship. Income will be taxable in the hands of the owner. I am trying to divert my income to my younger sister, कि सीधा उसी को दे दो ना. And she is actually using, still it will be taxable in my hands. Some people try to divert and they are not caught up. Is now I am not writing, but I am just saying orally. Suppose I am the sole earner in my family. This is my professional income, what I am getting from teaching. I am a full-time teacher, so professional income. Plus I am getting rental. Plus I do share trading, so I get capital gain. Plus I am involved as university guest lectures. Plus I am a director, freelancing director. So I am having like all the heads say income. So can I plan and do one thing that my son has also become major now, he's 20 years old. So can I do the share trading in his name? Open the Demat account only in his name, though I am doing the trading, but in his name. So now this is not diversion of income. This is a planning. I'm just opening up this discussion. Is this clear to all of you or not? Diversion of income is where you are trying to divert. People do like this when the companies are deciding to declare dividend. Company ना साल में एक बार dividend देती है AGM के बाद. हाँ? We have interim dividend, final dividend and many kinds of dividend, deemed dividend. वो सब हम पढ़ेंगे chapters में. Then companies give bonus shares also. You all know? Huh? You have 100 shares, you will get 10 bonus share on 100. So before the company is giving the bonus shares or rights shares or dividend, I try to transfer my shares to my younger sister. And then after the dividend you got, and dividend is taxable, jisko mila uska dividend na. You will study all this in law, that in company's name, whoever is the shareholder in their record list, they will transfer the dividend. You cannot say to company, dekho 7 months I was the shareholder, 5 months she is the shareholder. Can you divide and give the dividend? Company won't do that. So people do these kind of activities are called as dividend stripping, bonus stripping, and all these are coming under the topic called as diversion of income. So to conclude now, the base level knowledge relevant for all of you is diversion of income is taxable. Even if I try to divert my income, I am the owner, it's going to be taxable in my hands. Clear? That's all for theory. Let us read and complete and then we'll go to our problems. Application of income, an obligation to apply income which has accrued or arisen and the amount is received. So it is not taxable. Diversion of income, an obligation to apply income in a particular way before it is received or before it has arisen. Before I get the rental income only I tell to my tenant, देखो मेरी younger sister है श्रेया, उसी को rent दे देना. Okay? So the source of charge with an overriding title which diverts the income, a charge created by court of law, maintenance of dependent, all this is taxable. ये maintenance and court of law थोड़ा law पसंद नहीं है. I'll tell you one simple example. You know, people make wills. Do you know what are will? हाँ, will बनाते हैं ना, wills नहीं, will. तो will बनाते हैं लोग. तो then I say that this property after me will belong to my grandson. Subject to it that grandson will give 5,000 every month from the rental income to my husband. Listen to the case. ये सब आगे chapters में भी आएगा, repeat होगा. This is the first time you are listening, so enjoy just listening. I am the owner of a property. I am getting rental income 50,000. I have made a will. After me, this property will belong to my son. provided from the rental 50,000 or whatever it may be, my son should give 5,000 every month to my husband. What have I created? Annual charge in the will. Sure, please ask again if this is clear or not. I have made a will. Through my will, the property belongs to my son. So the rental income after me will be taxable in the hands of my son. But if my son is getting 50,000 rental income, I said 5,000 you give it to the father. So can my son say 45,000 rental income only I will pay the tax? Diversion of income. It is your income. Out of your income you have to pay the annual charge, but income to aapki hi hai. This is a topic which is like combined tax and law. We can go on and on. There are two brothers who are fighting for the property. Huh? You all know property fight goes on for years. Chalte rehta hai, owner A abhi. A is saying, oh, it's not decided, I am the owner. B is saying, not decided, I am the owner. Department is saying, लड़ते रहो पूरा time. टैक्स पे करो रेंटल इनकम पे. ए बोलेगा मैं ओनर नहीं हूँ, मैं क्यों टैक्स पे करूँ. बी बोलेगा मैं ओनर नहीं हूँ, मैं क्यों टैक्स पे करूँ. Such a beautiful term they have brought in income tax. It's called as, just listen to the case, don't bother about terms and all. It's called as protective assessment. Department is saying stop. A and B, whoever is owner, we are not bothered. Right now who is keeping the rent? A, no? Pay the tax on the rental income. Suppose finally it so happens that B is winning the case and B becomes the owner. So you are going to give the rent to B, no? Out of that you deduct the tax and all. Shall I repeat once again? A and B are brothers fighting for the property ownership. Until now not decided. But rental income they are receiving. Right now, who is keeping the rent? Say A. Should A pay the tax on the rental income? Simple. Government is saying, ladte raho. If you earn the income, you have to pay tax. Clubbing chapter and all are still very interesting. Okay? So here we close with this. Slab rates I am not revising. Special income, special rates I am not revising from my side. You have any doubt? We have solved problems for special income and special rates. All of you were there? Chalo. Then I am revising which we have already done. But इसमें ना एक बहुत important part मैंने miss out कर दिया. ये नीचे का note 1 which I'll cover up now. Okay. Now I am talking when the surcharge will come. Have we worked out surcharge problems? What is surcharge? Tax on tax. And if there is surcharge, how do you pay ESES? Tax plus surcharge. So surcharge is applicable to individual HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP if the total income exceeds 50 lakhs and up to 1 crore. How much is the surcharge? 1 crore to 2 crore. 2 crore to 5 crore. Above 5 crore, it is how much? 37%. And with this, I have explained you what is maximum marginal rate of tax. How to calculate it in calculator? Yes, what's the maximum marginal rate of tax? Highest rate of tax is 30%. On that highest rate of surcharge is, and on this highest rate of ESES is 4%. So it is coming to 42.74. If someone is going through Google and all, they will get the new surcharge rate, which is Finance Act 23. Usme change ho gaya, but not applicable for you all. So I'm not discussing any amendments of the recent budget. ठीक है? हमारे एग्जाम के लिए search MMR. And you know where this is used, dear students? Maximum marginal rate of tax is forcibly put to you. You know, when people come together, they don't have partnership. आपकी ज़मीन है, पुराना घर है, you're having an old house. I am having all the amenities and we can make a tower. 5 flats are yours, 5 are mine, sold out and dispersed. Have you heard around you like this? पुराने घर तोड़ के टावर बनाते हैं, owner they get 3-4 flats, remaining the builder will keep, sell off and bye bye. Am I doing any partnership with you? just for a venture. So if we don't disclose the income, government can say you need to pay the tax at which rate? Maximum marginal rate. Here one important amendment, I don't know how I missed out last time, it will have an impact on many answers. Exception to the rule, mark it very, very important. This is also an amendment, especially this one. So surely there's going to be a question on this in exam. इसको 5-star KitKat सब खिला दो. Exception. You all know what this? Yeah, I am 90% on time except for the movies. Generally, I go 15 minutes late in the movie. And then I disturb my neighbors. क्या हुआ starting में? अरे मैं बहुत sarcasm ऐसे ही बोल रही हूँ. Movie के लिए हम कभी late नहीं होते. Okay, so what is exception? Exception is not going by the normal. What are normal rate of surcharge above 5 crore? 37%. Exception to the rule that 25 and 37% surcharge will not be applicable even if the income exceeds 2 crore. 2 crore to 5 crore, what is the surcharge rate? 25%. Above 5 crore, this is not applicable. This is not applicable in 3 cases till last year. This year 4th case is also added. What is that? 111A, short-term capital gain on equity shares, that is listed shares. You can write. ये दो सेक्शन को बेस्ट फ्रेंड बनाओ. यहाँ से लेकर बिजनेस हेड कैपिटल गेन, you should know it. Huh? Section 111A, listed shares. So if I have share income 8 crore also, the highest surcharge rate will not happen. So one answer will also change for us. Section 112A, on long-term capital gain on equity shares or units of equity-oriented mutual fund. Did I explain everything about mutual fund once? As you buy shares in the company, you buy units in the mutual fund. So ELS वाले जो mutual fund है, or there's a concept called business trust which has been subject to STT. What is full form of STT? Security Transaction Tax. You know, when we, I think I have explained, but if I have missed out or नहीं किया तो अभी 2 minutes सुन लो. When you purchase shares or when you sell shares, you do it through stock exchange, right? HSE, BSE. There you need to pay STT. As a percentage of the transaction value, you need to pay the STT. Stock exchange, say I have purchased 100 rupees share. Say 2 rupees I have paid STT. 2 rupees stock exchange will give STT to income tax department. Is this clear to all of you? Once again, though this is accounting term or whatever you say, but I want to explain. तो बस ध्यान से एक बार सुन लो. Suppose I have purchased listed shares for rupees 100. I am more into concepts, so 10 रुपए 2 रुपए I am not taking करोड़ों figure. वो टीवी सीरियल को रहने देते, टीआरपी बढ़ती है ना उनकी, करोड़ों की बातें करते हो. चलो, तो शेयर्स खरीदे तो what you will pay? STT at rate which is given in the Google. We need not bother, it is 1%, 0.75%. So security transaction tax is paid. Then we pay brokerage, yes or no? And then we pay stamp duty. Why we pay stamp duty, you know? इंडिया में स्टैम्प ड्यूटी सिर्फ इमूवेबल प्रॉपर्टीज के लिए नहीं पे करते हैं, शेयर्स के लिए भी. वाई? बिकॉज ओनरशिप इज चेंजिंग. Until now you were the owner. Now I have purchased the shares from you. I am the owner. तो ownership change हो गई, नाम change हो गया, तो क्या लगेगा? Stamp duty. So this is like basic GK. Exam में relevant है या नहीं है, but a very important concept I want you all to note in your booster notebook. जहाँ भी running notes में लिख लो. अभी तो सब booster notes में लिखो. By the next chapter, we'll make it more perfect. Agricultural income, when we start, the problems will be in a separate book. ये important है for your investment chapter, for everything. And ask doubts. When you purchase listed shares or when you sell, or you can write better word is sell. When you sell the listed shares, you need to pay STT. Is the full form clear? नहीं तो लिख लो माँ. Security. Security transaction tax. Then what do we pay, dear students? Brokerage. Then what do we pay? Stamp duty. All clear? आज बहुत ज़्यादा light दिख रही है writing. We should use some darker color. For our online students, is it all clear, the screen and all? So now STT is clear. Come back again. So the law says that if you have income, short-term capital gain on shares or units of mutual fund, or long-term capital gain on shares or units of mutual fund, or dividend income you all know, when you invest in company you get dividend. In between the year what they give dividend is called as interim dividend. And when the year is over in March, then they hold the AGM, and then what the dividend you get, that is called as annual or final dividend. Is this taxable? Yes. But if I receive dividend from some company 7 crores, still what will be the surcharge rate? Some of you are still not clear. If I am receiving dividend income 7 crores, what will be the surcharge rate? 15%. That's what they say. Highest surcharge rate of 25% and 37% is not applicable here. Next is added from this year is long-term capital gain, other long-term capital gain, other than shares. Now ma'am, what is this? So sale of jewelry, plot, you know, I call it capital asset. Any capital asset. If you want, you note it down. Sale of any capital asset. Now what is capital asset? We will study in the capital gains chapter. Sale of any capital asset. If there is long-term capital gain, highest surcharge rates are not applicable. Clear? Okay? Right. So that's what is going to be the details for surcharge. So isse related, just after I left yesterday, I realized one question we have taken, no? Example number 3. Please come down to examples. Those who have missed the last class, take the problems from someone. We have solved one problem for every surcharge rate. So this answer will change. Either you scratch and do it, or you do it again. Why this answer will change? I went in the old form, but now additional surcharge rates are not applicable. And income tax, it will happen as a teacher. हम लोग भी पूरा full proof करेंगे. It's like before every class we need to study. Accounts costing is also tough, but something like it goes on in the format and flow. It's a very dynamic subject. So long term, so you be now more alert कि मैम की कहाँ गलती हो रही है, और जिस दिन स्टूडेंट मेरी गलती बताते हैं ना, I feel so good. That's what I want, that you should become more expert than me, right or not? So long term capital gain is, I took 8 crores, 800 lakhs. Basic exemption we gave to Suvidha 2.5 lakh. Additional basic exemption 1 lakh. याद है सबको? Yeah. Balance जो भी है, on that tax is calculated at what rate? 10%. 79 lakh 65,000. Now this will change, dear students. This will change. You all got it or not? Sometimes doing the mistake in the class is good. Now we'll remember. Long-term capital gain on shares. Can we put 37% surcharge? How much will be the surcharge rate? 15% on 79 lakh 65,000. Quick, fast. 11,94,000. Do the correction. अच्छा 750 रह जा रहा था, आ गया दौड़ के 750. All right. So what is tax plus surcharge? 59,750. Are you all doing the correction? Anyone is absent is very smartly quickly writing the whole problem. I want you to become smart like anything in the coming 3 months. Then I'll get my Guru Dakshina. घर में, फैमिली में, नेबर्स में, दोस्तों में ये बात होनी चाहिए कि अरे हो क्या गया है, ये क्या पढ़ रहे हैं. वेट ही करते हैं ना हम कि कोई और ही पुश कर ले, कोई और ही कर ले. And actually we too want to do it. So don't sit idle. Either you correct it or you copy it smartly. 15% tax plus surcharge is correct? Okay. On that 4%, how much? 3,66,390, and tax payable is 94 lakh. 90. All right, it's round only, so no need of rounding off. टेक अ पॉज. दीप्ति मैम की गलती है, मैम ने सुधारा, आपने भी सुधारा, तो उसको चेक करो और गलती को भी कैपिटलाइज करो. And you remember कि if there is a long-term capital gain, irrespective of income being above 2 crores, what's going to be the surcharge rate? But then why did I give 1 lakh additional basic exemption? Long-term. अगर ये short-term रहता तो what would have been the change? 1 lakh exemption we would have not given. Rest all same. Had it been long-term capital gain of 8 crore on diamonds, what would have been the change? 1 lakh additional basic exemption you will not give. See, this is extempore, extempore, extempore. Are you alert? Are you willing to participate, all of you? Huh? And this is not in any ways that I am showing off my knowledge or trying to confuse you. ऐसा है तो ऐसा है. वो रूबिक्स खेलते हैं आप लोग? तो रूबिक में नहीं, यस, अगर जो थोड़े लोग नहीं बोल रहे, ऐसे बोल रहे, सुडोको तो खेलते होंगे ना? सुडोको में, अरे नहीं तो खेलो प्लीज, माइंड गेम्स कभी खेलो, हफ्ते में एक बार, सैटरडे संडे एक दिन. I am also not going for walk every day, but every day I do yoga. That's what I feel maintains this high energy in me. But once a week I go to OU early in the morning. It's superb to watch the sunrise. If anyone is staying nearby, please do that. It's an important aspect of learning. कुछ चीजें क्लासरूम नहीं सिखाता ना, तो ना ये सुडोको का रूल क्या है? 1 to 9 should come, 1 to 9 should come. बट डू यू हैव अ फिक्स्ड रूल की ऑलवेज ना, दीप्ति मैम अगर आपको सुडोको जल्दी खत्म करना है ना 2 से शुरू करना, ऐसे कोई रूल है? यू कैन नॉट अप्लाई दैट. फॉलोड और नॉट. द मोर यू आर परफेक्ट इन अदर थिंग्स, एनीवन सिटिंग इन द क्लास टू डू ओनली एकेडमिक्स एंड ओनली इनकम टैक्स, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. You do all the other aspects. Anyone in the class who doesn't know cooking, raise your hands. अरे 5 ग्राम ही डांटूंगी, raise your hands. खुद के लिए बना लेते हो या नहीं? ब्रेड लाके सेक लेते हो या नहीं? पराठी चपाता, चपाती और पराठे और कुकर में राइस और कुछ तो आता है या नहीं? Everyone should know basic cooking, especially after the COVID lockdown. और अभी ऐसे वो फील आ रहा है कि नहीं 20 मार्च पास में आ रहा है. I don't know how many of you are. I am to recollecting that weather was exactly the same before the lockdown. Lockdown नहीं होने वाला, but just I am saying. So the more you are skillful in every aspect, you will excel for sure. If you can just follow on Insta, I have put a link today of a article. Business Head में बहुत अच्छे articles आते हैं. Times of India में 2 minutes. That's also a part of agricultural income. So I want to discuss. This correction is over. तो ध्यान से सुनो. एक agricultural land है. The next topic. And agricultural land, when you sell and buy agricultural land, no, government is saying, okay, this income is exempt and you don't have to pay tax. I'm discussing a case which has come in today Times of India paper. If you like my explanation, then go home and read it. I've put that picture on my Insta also. I keep putting all these updates if you want to check it. So what it said, you know, agricultural income in Kunur, South Place, and they have sold agricultural land and they have purchased agricultural land. So government said, okay, you have sold agricultural land, there's a capital gain. But you have purchased agricultural land, no? Chalo, exempt. And you know that capital gain was some 300 crores, like that. So it was a huge amount. Now, what this person had done, you know, he had actually sold plot. You all know city के बाहर जो plotting होती है और वो सब करते हैं ना, तो एक बड़ा plot लेते हैं, फिर उसमें plotting करते हैं, drainage ये वो डाल के, फिर small plots they make and sell it. So this person has actually sold a vacant plot and he tried to get it from the agricultural office, some bills and all. Can you get agricultural bills? Sugarcane you have grown, and if this is in south, coconut ke jhaad lagaye, nariyal beche, and somehow he managed. Then the department has a father, like in family, भाई बहन झगड़ते हैं, मम्मी की बात तो सुनते नहीं है, ठीक है पप्पा आएंगे देख लेंगे, फैक्ट है ना, पप्पा आएंगे तो देख लेंगे, मम्मी का तो सुनना नहीं है, भाई बहन तो लड़ेंगे. तो पप्पा जो है इनकम टैक्स में वो कौन है पता है? ITAT. You all should know. What is the full form of ITAT? Income Tax Appellate Tribunal. Okay, it's a small family court, like we have family court for divorces and all. This side we have tribunal. So this case went to tribunal, after that high court, after that supreme court, after that nowhere. Supreme court ka judgment is final, it becomes a law. Supreme court ke judgment hi amendment ban ke aate rehte. And this so you will, what I am saying is very much relevant for your GST also. Now this ITAT officer was thoda teda. He inquired all the details कि ये इतना करोड़ों की property sale हो रही है, buy हो रही है, and they are claiming huge exemption. And he tried to take the pictures from the satellite. Can we take satellite pictures? How many of you have seen your own house in that Google? वो terrace दिखती है, घर दिखता है, दो बड़े से tank भी दिखते हैं ना? खुद के ही घर का picture देखने में कहाँ देखते हैं? I miss that word exactly. Where do we see? In Google Maps, no, we can see our own house. So this person, this officer, he asked his department to get all the satellite pictures of those days when they have shown that we have grown agricultural thing and all, and it was proved that it was barren. Except some 6 to 8 coconut trees which comes naturally in south, there was no agricultural farming done. And it was fakely shown open plot as agricultural farm to avoid the capital gain. They had to pay tax, they had to pay interest, they had to pay penalty, they had to pay late fees, they had to pay. This is today's Times of India case. Read the business head now. It's okay if you will understand just the headings. Adani's rate have come down, this jitna samjhe. I am telling you to be very frank, being a chartered accountant, I am not filing my return last 21 years. Being a chartered accountant, I don't do share trading, my husband does it. Because if I do, I will go mad analyzing the balance sheets of the company, and we cannot be expert in all the field na. Yehi material har saal change karte ragarte mein hi time chale jata. By the time next batch comes, again change, again the next batch. Last batch, if someone is sitting, this material is different, last batch is different. Next time if you see my material, final mein rahoge, jara dikhao Dipti ma'am ka material change. So what I am saying is explore. You are in the age where you need to explore. I am telling you, my sister's son, I have seen coming to Hyderabad from Mumbai because he had a sentiment ki Mumbai se mera final nikal nahi raha. So I am the mama and mommy. He said, Mommy, I want to come to Hyderabad and give attempt. यहाँ से भी नहीं निकला. मुंबई में जाके ही निकला. He became a chartered accountant. Whatever job came first he took. Over the years he changed. Last 14 years he's into a company and I've seen him growing, promotion. Now I told you, I think in the last class, after VP MD ke jo next post hai, he's one of the directors of the company and the package is above crore rupees. One of my friend is in Africa with a package of more than 1.25 CR and she's the finance director of a pharmaceutical company. But after becoming CA, she did lot of those technical courses in computers. I don't even know the names. जो भी C plus Java ये वो मतलब CA के साथ बहुत सारा knowledge, expertise. So learning is a process. What do you think? मतलब आप बहुत बड़े हो गए, बहुत सीख लिया? नहीं ना? तो सीखना है, explore. If out of you sitting here, how many of your parents, brothers, anyone is doing business? If they are working, then also no problem. If they are doing business, explore their pay slip. Can you do that? एक महीने का जरा पे स्लिप तो बताओ. Usually what do the, see this is, I'm taking little extra time पर ये ज़रूरी है. ये जो लोग कैसे बात करते हैं कि टैक्स मेरा इनकम तो पैकेज तो 10 लाख का है बट काट कूट के 6 लाख रुपए हाथ में आता है. Yes or no? What is that काट कूट के? You want to analyze? Then see their pay slips. Outsiders will not show, but your own people will show or not? So check that please. How they are receiving the money, how the bank entries are being done. Every time papa will say इधर sign करो, बहुत हो गया अभी इधर sign करो, पढ़ो तो सही. Check number कहाँ पढ़ते हैं पप्पा? Though you will have some Ramu who will go to bank and deposit, you are not going to do the bank work. You will have assistant, but you need to learn it, no? I have a cook at home, I am not cooking. But to teach her or explain her, should I know or not basics of cooking? Simple. So from today, make this your fundamental thing and see yourself, how can you upgrade in every way? Open up, explore and start reading. कितने बार हम बैंक में जाके we take the token number and this is sir please wait for 10 minutes. Don't sit idle. Read their notice boards. You will get a host of information in their notice board. What is FD rate? What is tax saving? Locker current कैसे charge करते हैं? अच्छा, they are charging GST also. So they put list of activities कि DD rate is 80 rupees on that GST. You are having GST now. Next time you go to malls or supermarkets and all, take the invoice from them and then see what all is written on that tax invoice. That's what is one of your chapters name, tax invoice in GST. ठीक है? चलो. Now, what we are doing right now is, we are starting with the last topic wherein in this surcharge part, wherein you need not work out the problem, but I have already given you the examples that you check on screen. I am starting with the concept of marginal relief. Okay. Marginal relief for individuals. Now, what does this mean? If you have income up to 1 crore, what is the surcharge rate applicable? 10%. If you have income 1 crore and 1000 rupees, 15% surcharge rate. So there's a huge jump in tax because you have crossed a threshold limit. But ma'am, additional income is just peanuts, 1000 rupees. So for that I cannot pay tax more than what I have earned extra income. Yes, there a new person comes in and his name is marginal relief. Government will say, we will give you relief. We are not going to tax you beyond your income. On your income, 100 rupees we are going to tax. So, 100 के ऊपर tax लगेगा आपको. So, if your income is 100, can we charge you 150 rupees? No. So, like that is the concept of marginal relief. And let us discuss it from here. Some format, some stories there, but first understand the logic. Go to the next page of your material, please. Marginal relief is sometimes asked. So I have already solved and given example. Check it. If you need more example, tomorrow is the last class for this topic. तो 1 to 4 पूरा देख के आना है. चलो, very quickly. All right. Let us take the example number 1. Are you all with me? On screen, I am here. Suppose the income of a person is 51 lakhs. Just understand the logic. It's beautiful, and the recent CMA final exam only calculation of this marginal relief for only this first one is asked for 5 marks, and it's worth it. Now see, 51 lakhs pay, we will see how to calculate the tax. Are you all with me? 51 lakhs an individual has earned. 0 to 250, nil. 250 to 5 lakh, 5%, 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20% on 5 lakh, that is 1 lakh. Clear to everyone or not? Above 10 lakhs, 251 lakhs. Pick up your calculators. उसमें 41 lakhs डालो. 41 lakhs है ना income. Above 10 lakhs कितना आ रहा है? 30%. 12 lakh 30,000. आ गया सबको? So what is your total tax coming to? 1230 in your calculator plus 1,12,500. Are you clear or not? Why 1,12,500? Up to 10 lakhs. Shall I repeat? Huh? So how much you are getting in your calculator? 13,42,500. On that, what is the rate of surcharge? 10%. Why, dear students? Because the income has crossed 50 lakhs. So this is coming to 1,34,250. So what is the total tax plus surcharge? 14. हाँ, यहाँ पे colored sign लिखना है. Don't put ESES here. लिख दो. ऐसे कान में गूंजनी चाहिए. अब इधर ESES add नहीं करना. ESES is the last after relief. Right now what we are going to work out, dear students? Marginal relief. So write down. Tomorrow I'll make sure I'm solving one more problem in steps. अभी तो ये देख लो आप. चलो. So how much is your tax on 51 lakhs? 14,76,750. Anyone is having doubt? पूछो. कोई भी? No? चलो. आ जाओ नीचे. Had it been 50 lakhs income, what would have been tax? 13,12,500. Same. 0 to 5 nil, 5 के ये और फिर ये और वो. Why didn't I take surcharge? Only 50 lakhs. So what is the tax? 13,12,000. Working note 1 and 2 is over. Now, come. What is tax along with surcharge? 1476 on 51 lakhs. Write down. Is this the tax on 51 lakhs? Are you comfortable writing? Like this, many places it will become a workbook. Depreciation तो 3 classes में पढ़ेंगे अच्छे से. पूरे problems इसी में solve करेंगे. Now, 13,12,050. This is the tax on what? 50 lakhs. How much extra tax you are paying? 1 minus 2. 1,64,250. Are you all with me? 1,64,250 you are paying extra tax. On how much extra income? Above 50 lakh. Now I am saying to department, sir, ये तो बहुत गलत है. I have earned 1 lakh extra. 1 lakh extra I earned. Instead of 50, I earned 51 lakh. 1 lakh extra. And you are charging me 1,64,250 extra tax? Because I went into higher level. Is it right? No. I am paying tax on income. ठीक है, at the most additional income 1 lakh पूरा आप रख लो. You keep department, sir. 1 lakh. I am not going to pay a single rupee above 1 lakh. I have earned 1 lakh extra. So 1 lakh rupees is the excess income. And excess tax is 164. Can I ask for a relief of 64,250? What do you mean by relief? It's like a rebate. You remember rebate? Reduction in the tax. This is called as what? relief. So relief in the tax. What was your original tax payable? I want all of you to do arrow mark like this. What was your original income? 51 lakhs. Check the examples. We will surely solve it tomorrow. कल last class है और कल business head ये partnership firm के tax rate and all also I'll tell you. It's very simple. Yeah. What is your original tax payable on 51 lakh? 14 lakh 76 750. In that, can you ask for a relief? 64 250. So what is the tax payable? 14 lakh 12,500. You know why I want 64 relief? In short, can I say, oh sorry, I asked you to do arrow mark from first. Arrow mark should be from, yeah, in the first only, barabari hai. But it will be like 13 lakh 12,500 mein 1 lakh extra add ho gaya. Did you understand or not? 13 lakh 12,500 was the tax on 50 lakhs. 1 lakh extra tax you have paid what you have earned. Finally, how much tax you are paying? 14 lakh 12,500. And on this, they said excluding ESES. I want all of you to add ESES. Add ESES. 14 lakh 12,500 पे ESES add करो. ESES के बाद डायरेक्ट 104% किया तो कितना आ रहा है? 14 lakh round 69,000. 4% on 14 12 500 you have done. So it's coming to 14 lakh 69,000. Yes. उसी में एक पॉइंट ऐड करो. Add it. Add ESES after marginal relief or rebate. Did I already teach you rebate, dear students? तो rebate में भी ऐसा ही है. After the rebate only you add the ESES. Are my steps clear or not? Chalo, now quickly, jaldi, fatafat. Let us work out working note 1. What will be the tax on 1 crore 10,000? Shall we work out? 1 crore 10,000 pay tax. First 2,50,000 nil. अच्छा अरे ये सब लिखने से अच्छा कैन वी टेक अप टू 10 lakhs? हाँ, up to 10 lakhs. How much? 1,12,500. Balance. How much is balance? Can you say? 90 lakh. 90 lakh 10,000 pay. 30% fast. 27 lakh 3,000. Are you all with me? Up to 10 lakh the tax is 1 lakh 12,500 and then on the balance it is 30%. So how much is the tax you are getting? 28 lakh 15,500 is our step 1 answer. 28 lakh 15,500. Over. Anyone is having any doubt? Ask please. Up to 10 lakh the tax is 1,12,500 and beyond that it's 30%. Chalo, working note 2. Calculate the tax on 1 crore, that is 100 lakhs. Again same. Up to 10 lakhs, 1,12,500. And on balance 90 lakh at the rate of 30%. It is coming to how much? 27 lakhs. So what is the total tax? 28 lakh 12,500. I've just taken a small amount. Nice is that example which is printed. 1 crore and 1 lakh. I just took 1 crore and 10,000. So the small difference is coming. Is the tax clear? सरचार्ज आएगा ना, वही तो हमको करना था, हम भूल गए. हाँ, हमने डायरेक्ट लिख लिया, ठीक है. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, वही तो सरचार्ज के साथ ही तो रिलीफ आएगा. Above 1 crore, how much you will put the surcharge? 15%. Add 15% and tell me the answer. 28 lakh 15,500 पे 15% सरचार्ज लगाओ. $32, $37,000. ओके, करेक्ट करेक्ट, सरचार्ज के साथ ही आएगा बिल्कुल. 32, 37, 825. All right. What will be the surcharge on 1 crore? 10%. 50 lakh to 1 crore, 10%. 281250. So what is the tax here? 30 lakh 93,750. 30 lakh 93,750. I am ready to pay surcharge on 1 crore, but at what rate? 10%. Just because the income increase 1 crore and 10,000, I have to pay surcharge at the rate of 15%. So what is the excess tax I am paying? 1 lakh 44,075. Whereas what is the excess income? See, just 10,000 I earned extra and I am paying 1,44,000. Forget about the figures. Logic समझ में आया या नहीं? Can I ask for a relief? 1,34,075. Now after the relief, what is my tax payable? Excuse me. Fast. 1 minus 5. What is the tax payable? Yes. 32, 37, 825 minus 1,34,075 is coming to how much, can you say? 31,03,750. And on that 4% E says. I took a very odd amount actually. That's why it took time. Chalo fast. How much is it? 32 lakhs. This is the tax payable. Please analyze the format and steps rather than going in figures. You have any doubt? Or all of you got the answer? The mind mapping should be clear by tomorrow. Homework is remaining 3 sums printed. You do it at home in your notebook. I'm telling you, literally this is asked for 5 marks. And students do it correct till they get 0. Why? Because in step 1 and 2 only they do it with E-cess. Only you have to add tax plus surcharge. E-cess is always after relief or rebate. Okay? So we are closing as of now. Finish writing or you want me to share, keep the screen? Karo, fast likho. Tomorrow we'll do how to calculate tax for other entities. Partnership firms, LLP. Shall I scroll down? देख लो ये clear है या नहीं? Income tax is this dynamic. But once you learn it, it's very easy. It needs just repetition. Is it fine if I am not feeding the figures and calculating so that I can pay more attention to all your faces? Clear? Chalo, look at the screen fast. 2 minutes. Will you do these 3 sums as homework? Check the last figure afterwards, and this is not the answer. I want the answer with he says tomorrow. Okay? That's all for today. We will continue this tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much. What did I say? The class should close with an? Thank you all. And 1 week you all have promised me, are you writing 5 gratitudes or not? 5 gratitudes every day and see you vibrate at a higher level. Do that every day. Early morning when you wake up or when you go to sleep. Thank you. Bye-bye all of you. We'll close this chapter tomorrow.